Hey guys, finalKenpachi here. Welcome to another Raid Shadow Legends video. In today's video, guys, we are going to mention upcoming 10x and the upcoming new champion in the game. Upcoming 10x tomorrow, CvC day 1, Tuesday. Harima coming, guys. Harima coming from Ancient and the Sacred Shards 10x. Harima is the pretty much meta champion right now. Her A1 has a chance of to place a crit attack. If it is a crit attack, she's going to spread it basically. It's actually bad for her if you're asking me, because of the ship meta. A2 attack 3 times, each hit decrease the target defense 5%, stack up to 30, and also increase this champion defense by 5, stack up 100%. So, which means each time she uses this skill, each time it's gonna be stack up, her defense gonna be increased, and after that she's gonna start hitting hard, guys. Maybe you are like, oh man, this Harima is not hitting hard, but if you fail to kill the enemy team, the Harima use this skill a lot, then she's gonna start hitting hard, okay? If you manage to kill somebody from this skill, then instantly gonna be activate the A3 skill, which is even on the cooldown, she's gonna use it, okay? This skill is a 3-turn cooldown. A3. Attacker enemy place a provoke debuff for 1 turn. This debuff cannot be blocked or resisted if the target champion is from Demon Spawn faction. What does cannot be blocked or resisted mean? Let's say you have a Duchess, she casts a block debuff buff, okay? She can even place a provoke on your Duchess, even she have a block debuff buff. This is how strong it is. This skill also with 3-turn cooldown. Again, if you manage to kill somebody from this skill, guys, okay? A 3 skill, then she's gonna use this skill. Once she got a turn again, then she's gonna use this skill one more time. And her passive, very good passive, guys. Enemy ignore defense effect are decreased by 50%. Especially against the ignore defense champion like a Rotos A3. Baron, Georgette. She's very, very decent against them. Also pretty much meta on the live arena. And second part, champion from Demon Spawn cannot crit attack on her, okay? Mortumaka, for example. Mortumaka Peril is not gonna work against the Harima, guys, okay? This champion cannot land weak hit on champion from Demon Spawn faction. So she also not gonna weak attack. Let's say Duchess, right? She's a strong affinity, but Duchess from Demon Spawn, so she's not gonna weak attack on the Duchess. All of her attack gonna be critical. The build her critical, which is I recommend critical build, DPS build, guys. She's a defense based, so giving her high defense, also give her some survivability. Defense is the way to go. And after this 10x, guys, Tuesday, there's another 10x coming on the Wednesday, CvC day 2, which is the Krisk from Void Shards. Krisk A1 has a decreased speed attacker enemy. Krisk A2 very unique skill. It's place a elite protection, guys, but it's doing more than that. You guys know champion who plays elite protection needs some survivability, okay? Because they are absorbing the damage, they are friend. He's protecting our ally, but he's absorbing the damage coming from enemy team. So, but at the same time, Krisk elite protection skill place a 2 continuous heal buff on him. So if you manage to survive 1 turn, next turn, you're gonna get healed very goodly, okay? Then at the same time, increase the duration of the all ally buff by 1 turn, okay? Some people are using Krisk for the infinite shield compound combos. He's a god tier champion, especially for the Hydra. I'm using Krisk on the arena, but you know, he's not that great there. But yeah, this skill is great. And A3 skill, guys, another reason why the Krisk is really good there, he's placing increased speed, also casting increased defense himself. Increased speed is AoE, casting everybody, and also place a provoke debuff. Hydra, provoke is important, decrease speed important, increase speed important. Decrease defense and decrease attack also important. Yes, you heard correctly. At the start of round, each round. So this is how does that mean? Each round mean, let's say you are doing Fire Knight, you are in the round 1. He's going to place this shield. Okay. Then we are in the round 2, he's going to place a shield again. Then we are in the round 3, he's going to place a shield again. But let's say you are doing Hydra. Match started. He's going to place a shield for the next 2 return. After next 2 turn, he's never going to place a shield again. Okay? This is how the Krisk passive shield working. On the beginning of the match, guys. Alright? And at the same time, it's 100% chance of to place in decrease defense debuff and the attack debuff on attacker 1 turn when hit. So once they attack your Krisk, if you have enough accuracy, it's going to be passively place increase attack and decrease defense on them. Pretty good. Pretty good passive skill. No cooldown. Alright guys, time to check new upcoming champion to the game. Jetni the Giant. She's a fusion champion guys. Upcoming fusion. We already check her skill. You guys can find her in my thoughts video below to the video description. That's her partner Alsogar Crimson Horn. Let's read his skill. He's legendary champion, force affinity, HP based, and the barbarian. Attack one enemy, heal this champion by 20% of the damage dealt. Has 40% chance of to increase the duration of the 2 random debuff on target champion by 1 turn. It's going to be 20% additional chance after you book, so 60% chance. Very solid A1, especially for the against the boss guys PvE. Very solid. A2 skill. Attack enemy has 75% chance of removing 2 random buff from all enemies. Has 75% chance of removing all buff from all enemies if this attack lands a weak hit. If the fusion is on the same team, Jetni the Giant. So this skill even gonna be work even it's on the weak attack, but for this part and removing all buff, you need to be Jetni on the same team, guys. Okay, you need to be there in the same team. Also place a continuous heal buff on the all allies for 2 turns. This skill has a 3 turn cooldown, also gonna be 100% after you book. Fully heal a target ally. Also place a block damage buff on all allies for 2 turn cooldown. This skill is a 4 turn cooldown like every block damage for 2 turn duration champion. Very solid. You guys can also use him on the Columbus. Block damage. Another block damage champion coming, guys. Very good. Very good. When attack, is 50% chance of placing decrease speed debuff on the attacker for 2 turns. Chance increase 100% if the Giant is on the same team. Also, you have aura, increased resistance, all battle by 60. So here's the thing. He can be good on the Hydra. Passive skill actually very solid. I don't think Jetni gonna be good on the Hydra, guys, so I don't recommend it use them together. Even this part is looking very good. Continuous heal, AoE, good. Restoration of the debuff is a good thing, you know. They can be good on the arena. Jetni and the dude Alsagor can be good on the arena, you know. Jetni can get an extra turn, guys, if from this skill, so you can build her like 70% crit rate. You can use this skill first, attack an enemy twice, and grant extra turn if this attack kills an enemy when the Alsugar Crimson Horn on the same team. Actually, they can be solid together, guys, on the arena. Can also place a block damage before the Jetni begin of the fight, so Jetni is not gonna die because Jetni is the attack champion, guys. She's squishy. Alright. They can be good together in the arena, guys. He also will remove all buff ability. Obviously against the ship meta that's kinda bad, but especially on the live arena, guys, Jetni can be solid. I mentioned it before. It's that they're not gonna let them to use them together for sure on the live arena. They are gonna probably lock one of them. But yeah, not bad, especially on the Hydra. Alsugar is more looking decent, more than arena if you ask me, and the Columbus of Grazur Iron God. There we go, my favorite one. He's legendary champion, Void Affinity, defense type, Ogre tribe. Guys, this dude looking good. A1, attack all enemy, place a shield buff on all allies except this champion for 1 turn. The value of the shield depends this champion defense. His A1 has AoE shield people. That's a crazy. There's a 20% increased shield and a 20% increased damage after you book him. And A2 skill, attack all enemy, another AoE attack. Heal this champion by 10% of the damage dealt. Increase the duration of the all buff on all allies by 1 turn cooldown. Like a Krisk A2 skill. This skill is a 3 turn cooldown, 20% damage after you book. Good thing is this skill is enemy max HP, guys. It's like a Akrisi Ask, you know. Rogard, you know. So you can already see this champion gonna be amazing on the hide. Let's read the A3. It's keep getting better. Attack enemy places 75% chance of the place and provoke debuff for 1 turn. Also, 50% increased resistance buff, and 60% increased defense buff on all allies for 2 turns. This skill is a 3-turn cooldown. Debuff chance going to be 100% after you book. So 100% chance to place and provoke, important. And increased resistance buff can be very, very good. And increased defense buff. So you can start fight with that. He can cast this 2 buff. Then you can use his A2 in a max HP. And you can increase the duration of them. That's very decent. Very decent, guys. Very, very good. Passive effect, he have also passive skill. Passive effect, whenever this champion is attacked, heal all allies except this champion by 70% of the damage received. He's a defense champion by the defense type. Only heal by 35% of the damage received from boss attack. This effect has no cooldown. It's gonna be happen all the time, okay? An active effect, place an unkillable buff on this champion for 1 turn before receive fatal hit. Like a Leo passive skill. Like a Skull Crown passive skill. We also have an aura ally defense in all battle by 30%. Again, guys, this champion gonna be god tier for the Hydra. Can be decent for the Hard Far Knight, I believe. He can of course help you everywhere. Everywhere. If you pull them, you are gonna be epic, you know. So there is a epic champion right now, guys. Creodon the Blue. She's an epic champion, magic affinity, sport, Sylvian Watcher. Her A1 attack 3 times each hit. 25% chance of placing freeze debuff. The chance is gonna be 10% increase after you book, so 35% chance of place a freeze. A2, attack a limit twice. Each hit has a 65% chance of placing freeze debuff for 1 turn after you book, and it's gonna be 3-turn cooldown. So attack a limit twice, each hit again. She have a decent freeze from both of the skill. Percent is kinda low. The thing is, guys, if you guys thinking like, hey, she's gonna be solid for the Far Knight Heart, guys, this percent is, you cannot trust this. You know, it's very low. You cannot control the Far Knight Tormentor with that. There is no way, guys. Place an increased speed buff on all allies for 2 turns. Also fill Tormentor of the all allies by 15%. She's very solid. She's gonna be amazing for the faction war. Can be work maybe low level of the Far Knight Heart for sure, okay? This skill also be 3-turn cooldown. Also her passive skill, guys. Fill this champion Tormentor by 5% for each freeze debuff placed by this champion. Very decent, solid champion. Vuzgar, another epic champion, guys. Spirit Affinity, HP based, Ogre Tribes again. Attack 1 enemy 4 times. Each hit heal the ally with the lowest HP by 2% of this champion max HP. He's a HP based, okay? There's gonna be another additional like 20% heal. This skill is actually very, very solid, looking solid. Heal all allies by 10% of this champion max HP. Also place a counter attack buff on this champion for 2 turns. This skill also 3-turn cooldown after the book. A2 skill. Place a reflect damage buff and the shield buff equal to 20% of this champion max HP on all allies for 2 turns. Actually, this dude is for the Far Knight Heart level or the normal level. It's looking more solid, more guaranteed than the Creodon, if you ask me. Especially after you guys read his passive skill. Restorer, whenever this champion heal themselves or an ally, the amount of HP restored is equal to 30% of the health. If I'm not mistaken, there is only 2 champion can restore the Destroyer max HP on the game. One of them is Taras, the other one is the Maricha, if I'm not mistaken. Far Knight is also reducing your max HP, guys. Okay, so I think Vuzgar gonna be solid on the Far Knight Heart level. That's what I'm thinking. Ilzinia. She is epic champion, force affinity, HP based, high elf faction. Attack when enemy has 30% stealing one random buff from the target. Percent gonna be 50 after you book. Attack an enemy before attacking. Has 50% chance of removing any block debuff buff from all enemies. Also has 50% chance of placing block buff debuff on all enemies for 2 turns after attacking. The chance is gonna be 75% after you book and 3-turn cooldown. Not bad for the Hydra, if you ask me. Block buff, if you don't have an Ogo especially, you know. She's a HP based, so place a shield buff on the all allies for 2 turns, equal to 20% of this champion max HP. Also place a strength buff on the all allies for 2 turns. This skill is a 4 turn cooldown, guys. So she also casts a shield. Can be solid for the Hydra, like I said. If you guys don't have anything better, of course for the faction we're gonna be help you a lot. Heal this champion 30% of their max HP. Whenever a shield buff, place it by the shield of the Araria. This, I mean, here is the this is that mean. This passive skill only gonna be work if she's placing a shield, okay? Express. Whenever her shield buff express, she's gonna be healed, guys, okay? Remove or the broken. So whenever your shield is remove, express or the broken, she's gonna heal herself. So guys, that was the champion. We already talked about the rebalance, upcoming rebalance. Gomlok and the Nogdar is getting rebalance. Let me know, guys, what you guys thinking about the new champion. And my favorite one was obviously Grazur Iron God. If I pull them, I will be super happy actually. Please let me know what you guys thinking. I'll see you guys on the next time. Thank you so much for watching.